Welcome to the Art Studios with Mrs. Perna and Mrs. Gr.4.
Okay, today we are going to create Aboriginal animals, and we are going to create beautiful dot drawings, just like the people of Australia that created these drawings. So I'm going to give you a couple different options of how to do different animals. You could do a turtle, you could do a bird, a koala, a lizard, a kangaroo, or a Tasmanian devil. I'm just going to give you some ways to start it. So the turtle and the bird are probably the easiest. So if you're going to start with a turtle, circle shape for the shell, half circle for the head, sideways triangles for the feet, skinny triangle for the tail. Then for the bird, big oval, half circle for the head, beak, triangle for the tail, curved line for the wing, two lines that come down, three little pieces for the feet. Okay, koala and the kangaroo are a little bit trickier just because there's a little bit more pieces. So for the koala, I'm going to start with a circle for his head, half circles for the ears, almost an oval for the body. I'm going to do two little lines and two little lines for the feet. Okay, connect them. And you just do little arms and toes, hands and toes, half circle for the tail, give them another oval for that nose. And you guys can do the rest of the little details. I'm just giving you some of the shapes. Kangaroo, start with like a teardrop shape, or almost like you're making a balloon. Two little triangles for the ears, big oval for the body. Then you're gonna do two ovals on the side, lines down for the feet. There's some feet. Give them a nice little tail. And then you give them two little arms. Give them a little nose. Okay, lizard and Tasmanian devil. Start with a skinny oval for the lizard. Piece for the head. And then you're gonna do long tail. Then you can do two little lines all the way around. Add two more little lines to those. And then give them feet. Okay, and then for the Tasmanian devil, start with a circle. Two curved lines for the ears. A little nose. I'm going to start lines that come down, and it goes back and down, and a little tail. Okay, and then you can choose whichever one you want to do to make larger on your page. So this is my practice sheet of the different animals, and then I'm going to choose one of them to make for my larger sheet. So I'm going to choose a turtle. So I'm going to start it the same way, but I want it to be nice and big. The bigger you do it, the easier it's going to be for you when you start adding your dots. But you need to start with a light line. So when you do this, I'm going to do it in a black crayon so you can see. Press lightly with your pencil. So I'm going to start by doing a big oval. Then I'm going to do the tops and the sides. And I'm going to give them a little design on the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to choose different lines to put behind them. So you could do wavy lines, straight lines, zigzag lines. Okay, you could do them vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, but choose about 3 lines. So I'm going to do wavy, like he's in the water. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Now, I purposely did that drawing light so that this way I'm ready to do the dots over it. When you do your dots, in order to make it look like an Aboriginal piece of art, you want to make sure that your dots are all about the same size, and you want to make sure that your colors are nice and dark. So I'm going to start by going around my turtle. My animal's going to get black. This way my animal stands out. So I'm going to go all the way around, and you want to make sure that you're filling in those dots, and you can leave a little bit of space in between them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go around my animal all in black. Okay, after you do the outline of your animal in just the black dots, then you're going to do the same thing that you just did, but you're going to choose one color for each line to do the same thing, same size dots. So if I wanted this line to be blue, I'm going to use blue dots on that line all the way across. And you can change them, but do not alternate them or do not switch them on each line. So I don't want to do a blue dot, then a purple dot, then a blue dot, then a purple dot. It should all be the same. So when I do the next row, I'm going to start with my blue, and I'm going to go all the way across. See, I'm not switching. So see how you don't want to end up seeing those lines underneath? That's why I'm making those dots close together, so it hides my lines. So it'll hide your pencil lines. So I'm going all the way across with that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my waves all the same. So I'm going to do my circle dots all the way across on both sides. And then I'm going to pick a color too for the inside of my turtle for the design. When you are done going over all of your lines, so see how I have no lines left to cover. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in those different sections with dots, but I don't want to use the same colors that I already used. I want to choose different colors. So you can decide, like for the background, maybe I want to do a pattern. For the inside of my turtle, maybe I want to do a couple different colors. It's really up to you. What I would do first is I would start with the dots for the inside of your animal first, and then save the background for last. So whichever colors you want to do your animal, I'm going to do it turquoise. So I'm going to start by filling in those sections. Again, I'm doing it all the same size dots. So I'm going to start with my head. And you could space them out a little bit. They don't need to be right on top of each other. So that section's done. So then I would do the same thing for the arms and the legs and the tail. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the inside of my turtle shell, but I want it to be a different color. I'm going to do it orange for the inside. So I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to fill up the inside of my turtle shell, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to do the background. Make sure when you choose your colors for the background, you do different colors than the colors that you did inside your animal, so that this way your animal will stand out more. Okay, I know it takes a while to do this, but the end result looks really beautiful when you're done. So have a nice time creating your Aboriginal art, boys and girls.